Happy freaking Friday. Welcome back to another episode of 10 a.m. Tea with Natalie. I am back again today to continue talking about chemical-free living and different ways that we can avoid chemical exposure. As I started talking about this week, women are exposed to over 500 chemicals a day just in our regular skincare routines and stuff. And so this is a really huge concern since a lot of these chemicals cause cancer and mess up our hormones and can mess with our mood. You know, maybe this is why women have a higher propensity for autoimmune disease. Maybe this is why women have all these extra special problems going on, right? And just to reiterate, you know, even the really expensive high quality lotions like this one here, which is, you know, about a $20 retail, this is full of shit. The second ingredient is paraffinum, which is paraffin, liquid of mineral oil. Ew. Water and mineral oil is the first two ingredients. And then it's just full of parfum, fragrance, which is those phthalates that we were talking about, a whole bunch of different colors, methylparaben, as we talked about, all the parabens that act like estrogen have paraben in the name. So there's all kinds of just not good stuff in here that isn't really what you want to be using. So yeah, it's going to moisturize, but what other benefits are you getting from that? When I'm thinking about products for myself, I want to have a product that's going to give me a lot of different benefits aside from just treating, you know, one aspect. So yeah, I want to have, you know, the skin around my eyes looking good. But why not, instead of just using a chemical moisturizer where I'm going to have to keep using more and more and more at like $50 for your eye cream, then, you know, you're going to have to add serums and serums on top of that. When I hit 30, I started noticing the signs of aging. I was also smoking at that time. So I kind of started to freak out. I ended up purchasing a lot of different products that were kind of sort of working, but not really getting me the results that I was looking for. And my skincare routine was starting to take like half an hour just applying the different shit. And then you have to wait 5 minutes before you can apply the next, like, it's just too freaking much. I don't have time for that in my life. And when I started really looking at the toxic chemicals and things, I decided, you know, why don't I just try to make some of these recipes at home that people are talking about that are so helpful and see? And clearly, my skin is doing very well. So I definitely will kind of share with you guys what I've been doing. So my first favorite oil for the eyes is castor oil. And when people think castor oil, they think taken internally, and they think for promoting childbirth, and they think for constipation to make you poo. And those things are true, and castor oil comes from a seed. And so it definitely can help descend and push things downward there. But that's not the only use. We can also use this puppy topically. Castor oil is kind of thick and it's kind of sticky. So it's not necessarily something you're going to want to put all over the place. For me, I really like to use it around the eyes. And I infuse mine with essential oils. And if you're curious about that, comment here and we can talk more about the recipes that I use later on. But I like to use this little dropper just because it's kind of stickier. You can kind of see there. It helps kind of keep it so that it's not too difficult to get out of a container. For instance, a roller ball with the castor oil is a little bit difficult to kind of get it out of there. So I really like to use the dropper. Castor oil supports blood circulation. It promotes skin healing for cuts and scrapes and things. So a little dab on a cut can be really helpful. It's really, really moisturizing. So this is really good for dry skin. I love castor oil for chapped lips. It's really great for increasing collagen and elastin production, which is good for wrinkles. And it promotes hair growth. Right? Lashes and brows, ladies, lashes and brows. Who doesn't want thicker, fuller lashes and brows? We all do. So why not use something that's going to be moisturizing your skin, super anti-aging, and also making the, you know, all the things looking right on your face? No brainer. Quality is important, so you get what you pay for. So make sure you're buying a very high quality organic castor oil if you're going to be making products with that. Another one that I really like for my face is jojoba oil. And this one is a very, very light oil. It's a little bit greasy, but really, really light overall and very quick absorbing. It balances out oil production on the face. And so it's a really nice one whether you have dry skin or oily skin because it's more of kind of a harmonizing type product there. It's good for makeup removal since it's so light. You can put some on a cotton ball and really clear your face up there. And it doesn't clog pores. So it's good for acne and aging, and it's also a really nice antioxidant. Beyond that, you can also use it on the scalp. It's good for dandruff and moisturizing there. And since it's really light, a couple drops on your hand, run through your hair, can make it really nice and shiny and tame those flyaways. So that's a really nice option as well. And next we'll talk about argan oil. I love me some argan oil too. Argan oil is more of a dry oil, and it is really good then for oily skin and adult acne. So we're not like sebum pumping machines like we were when our hormones first started kicking on when we were going through puberty. So adult acne is a little bit different, and argan oil is our champion for that stuff. So, because it's not going to be too over drying, which is what a lot of those products made for teenagers are. Our skin is a little bit older. There's different things kind of going on there. So argan oil is a really nice option. It's also very anti-inflammatory, and that helps with the acne piece as well, but it also helps with redness and skin discoloration potentially. It's really nice for stretch marks. That's for you, Kayla. My sister-in-law is very, very pregnant with their second child, so that might be helpful for you, madam. And it's also really good for razor bumps. And because it's a dry oil, you can use it on your nails and cuticles for moisturization. You can also use it as kind of an antifungal too. And the argan oil is nice because it's going to absorb right in, and then you're not going to have greasy fingers touching your phone, which then leads to a whole bunch of other problems. The last thing you need is more shit to clean in your life, right? So those are a couple of the oils that I'm using instead of lotions and serums and creams to help keep my face under control. We're going to continue this conversation next week. We're going to have some more talks about other oils that I'm using. We're going to talk about makeup as well. And so I really want you guys to walk away with a really good understanding of other things that you can do to stop this chemical exposure that we're all going through, and things that can be, working in a lot of different ways at the same time to really maximize the benefits, in all the areas of your life. Why just have moist skin when you can also, have more eyebrows and more eyelashes and, a more youthful constitution, less chemical exposure, healthier, organ systems? It's kind of a no-brainer. So I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Make sure you check back again. I'm not going to be on Mondays anymore. Mondays was newsletter day, so I'll be sending summaries to your email box if you're on the newsletter. If you'd like to sign up, it's on the left-hand side of my business page. Newsletter sign-ups under like the about and all that business stuff. Click the button and it'll take you right to the place to leave your information. And then if you think somebody can help, you can help somebody, share this information with them, tag them here, share this to your page so that other people can get educated and, learn about all the options that are available, because it's a lot cheaper to buy a bottle of oil than it is to keep buying $50 little serums and whatnot. So try some of these things out. Let me know what you think. Have an awesome weekend. We'll be back again on Tuesday, 10 a.m. Tea with Natalie, every Tuesday through Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. Take care. See you soon.